People are naming actors who they believed were supposed to be the next big thing, but their Hollywood careers sadly died down.
Actors I thought were gonna be stars but weren't, part 1.
With movies and streaming services experiencing a sudden boom nowadays, partner that with a growing community for social media creators, people can't help but wonder what happened to their favorite stars growing up. Names like Anna Sophia Robb, Sarah Paxton, and Taylor Lautner, you know, that werewolf guy in the Twilight series, are on the top of their list.
And it is weird. It's a weird industry. It doesn't make a lot of sense to people outside of it.
Alex Pettyfer and Taylor Kish were also added to the mix because fans have really high hopes for them since they starred in big budget films. But now, according to fans, their careers are almost non-existent.
Alex Pettyfer was literally in 2011 considered the most hated and arrogant man in Hollywood.
Though some of these actors still have minor roles from here and there, fans are just dying to know why they sort of disappeared from the spotlight. And when they finally decided to come back, some of them felt they were not welcome. Take, for example, Taylor Lautner. While promoting his podcast The Squeeze on a New York show, Taylor was faced with a ton of criticism specifically about how he didn't age well. He addressed it in an Instagram post and advised others not to think too much of it and stay positive. But although his story is heartbreaking, it still doesn't change the fact that fans still consider these celebrities as actors who lost their shine. So what happened to them? And is there any chance that they would return to their former glory?
I grew up watching her and I would like to see her in more projects.
First off, Anna Sophia Robb. She has captured the heart of her fans with her charms in movies like Bridge to Terabithia and Race to Witch Mountain. But after her iconic role in the Carrie Diaries, her big projects seem to stop. It's the same thing with Sarah Paxton.
This is Sarah Paxton. Thank you for your message, and thank you for being a fan of superhero movie and Aquamarine.
After starring in a lead role in Aquamarine, which developed into a Gen Z cult classic, Sarah became a fan favorite among teens. But as she grew older, she seemed to have slowly stepped away from the spotlight. But the truth is, they really never fully left showbiz because they still act on TV shows, shorts, and they even star in indie films. As for Taylor Lautner, well, he seemed to have changed his genre from fantasy dramas to comedy films like Grown Ups 2 and this ridiculous film.
I call this one fish out of water.
But although their future in Hollywood seems to be unclear, there is somewhat one forgotten actor who is gaining traction in 2023. Josh Hartnett is one of the promising lads in the acting industry, and by the late 90s and early 2000s, he was everywhere. But his huge fame would only be short-lived, and eventually, people noticed his apparent Hollywood absence. But after years in hiatus, he finally got his feet back in 2023, after scoring roles in Oppenheimer, Operation Fortune, and his best one yet, Black Mirror's Beyond the Sea. So yes, there might still be hope for our forgotten actors, and Josh Hartnett is a perfect example that it's never too late to get that big break again.